Hey everybody, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning for the week of November 11th through the 17th. I'm going to be using the Autumn Love Kit from Scribble Prints Co. and I used gold foil with this. I used star overlays. I used pumpkin overlays from Sadie Stickers. I used some like random confetti ones from Simply Watercolor Co. and Rose Colored Days. And then for the headers, I used pumpkin header overlays from Sadie Stickers. And then, like I said, I used the star overlays from SPC. I really like how the spread turned out. This kit is absolutely beautiful. And like, I think the stars, like pulling that in was like a really smart move for Emily. Because there's like stars like kind of in some of the full boxes. So I thought, like, why wouldn't I? So yeah, this week was the like week that I was ugh, I can't English. This is the week after I went to New York. So Monday was a traveling day and then the rest of the week was pretty normal. I was watching a lot of the Marvel movies and the other like the big thing that happened this week was that I finally finished my cover-up tattoo that's on my hip and stomach, and it's one of my favorite tattoos. It's getting really hard to choose which one is my favorite, but I love my artist and she did an absolutely amazing job, and I personally like don't even see it as a cover-up anymore, which is really, really great. So I'll just go ahead and get into Monday. Monday was Veterans Day, so I marked that with a heart. I don't really know what else I would mark it with. I could have used, I guess, like a military munchkin, but I thought a heart was good because I love my veterans. My parents are veterans, and I know like a lot of like military family. If you hear scratching, that is because Noelle is at my door. And if you hear rain, it is because it's raining. So here we go. I got Starbucks this day at the airport, and I also got Auntie Anne's, I remember. This day, if you remember Andrea's plan with me, I am bad luck for flying, apparently. So basically, like, we had like flight delay on flight delay, and there were like problems with the airplane. We were like running across the terminal. It was an entire day. It was supposed to be a lot shorter than what it was. I feel like we like doubled our travel time just from all the issues that kept on popping up. So I marked that with a "This is fine" sticker from Paper and Milk. And we did get Wendy's when we were in our layover. And so I marked that with a "Once More with Love" chicken nugget box. And the next thing that I marked was Taco Bell, even though it was like hours later. I just like, I don't know. I have been trying to like simplify my planner a little bit and kind of condense things because I feel like sometimes I put a little bit too much in there and it looks a little crammed. So I ended up just marking me time for the rest of the night, even though I did unpack. I thought me time was good because I did all the stops, like I took a bath, I washed my hair, I did a face mask, like all the stuff. And I really like how this turned out with the squared box and like cutting the me time script. I thought it was like super cute. So that is everything for Monday. And then Tuesday, I went back to work. I actually like through this like past like hour in like real life for me right now, I went through and put all my work hours in for all of these spreads that I've done because I had to like look back in my like work log and see. So I can actually like see what days I like worked a longer day, what days I worked a shorter day, what day I took off, that kind of thing. I know that probably like doesn't matter, but anywho, on Tuesday I got Chick-fil-A. That was for lunch, I'm guessing. And then I caught up on my TV shows that day. I had apparently like enough to where I wanted to mark it in. And I just use icons from the kit for those. I realized that like I normally don't use a lot of icons from the kit, and that makes it a lot easier when you're like pulling stickers to like use something that's like already pulled out. So trying to be better about using icons when they're applicable. And then I got Shake Shack. I remember this day I thought my tattoo appointment was at like 5:30 or 6 or something. but it was actually an hour before when I thought. So I was at Shake Shack. I had just ordered my food, and I decided to just look in my calendar app, and it showed like tattoo in 3 minutes, and I was like, what? So I called my artist, and she was like, yeah, no worries, like we're like almost done with the tattoo. I'll have everything set up whenever you get here. We should be fine. And we were fine. So to mark Shake Shack, I used a paper and milk sticker, and then I used one of my favorite Munchkin sheets, the tattoo one, to mark that we finished my tattoo. This one was 3 sessions because the first session was, I feel like I talked about this before, but the first session was doing the like actual cover up and like making sure all of the previous tattoo was covered up, and then doing all of the outline work and some of the shading. And then the second session was all of the color except the leaves, because the leaves were on like the most painful area. And in that second session, I couldn't handle it basically. So then we had to just go in for a third session. And this session was like probably 20 minutes or something. Like, it wasn't that long. It was pretty painful, but it was over. And I decided to get my nose pierced that day. It was something that I had been thinking about for probably about like a month or two, and I thought that it would make sense to get it like after a painful tattoo, because then like it would be a breeze, and it was. So I'm glad that I did that, and I thought this munchkin head was like really funny. It's probably like someone might use this for like lying or something, because it's got like the Pinocchio nose, but I thought it was funny to mark my nose piercing. Um, so I did that. And then Wednesday, I watched The Avengers. So I did get to pull in this week and next week. I pulled in a lot of the Hero movie script sampler from SBC, which is like super cute, because not only is like the calligraphy amazing, but some of them have like little doodles in them and stuff. And I love it. It's so cute. And that character that I use is actually from a sheet that Andrea had made that is not for sale. It was like art that she had found on Etsy and turned into stickers. So you can get that. I'm sorry. I know Once More with Love has superhero stickers. I just didn't have all the ones that I needed. The next thing that I marked was that I packed orders, actually filled orders, but I just have pack order scripts now. So I'm just going to be using that for anytime I do orders. And I use my little custom munchkin. I think I've actually burned through almost all of this specific custom munchkin that I have, so I'm gonna have to start using the other ones, even if it like doesn't make sense, because I feel like the other ones on my sheet are like pretty generic. So yeah, but I don't know if I said that script is from Kenzie's Creations. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, I just don't remember. And then I did have an Emily date at Chewy's, and I used a Wonton and a Million sticker to mark that, which is super cute. It's like curled up in a burrito, which reminds me of Cutitos, which are like my newest obsession. Have you guys like heard of them? They sell them at Target. They're basically like, it's like a mystery thing, and the stuffed animal is like wrapped like a burrito, and you open it up, and it's a cute little animal that like smells really good. They're so cute. And I have a slight problem. But yeah, sorry, that's like besides the point. And then I also went to Hobby Lobby this day, so I marked that with a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji like coming out of the bag, which is really cute. And then I did laundry this day, so I marked that with a Paper Shire sticker and a laundry script. Then, moving on to Thursday, I think this was the day that I actually bought, what is it called? Disney Plus. Disney Plus. I was about to say like a Magic Plus. Nope, Disney. So the first thing that I went for was Hannah Montana. You know, classic. So I marked that with a mini icon from the kit. And I actually really like the way that like I wrote this. I wrote like Hannah in like script and then Montana like big. And it turned out really good. My hands have been really, really shaky lately. So my handwriting hasn't been the best in all of these spreads, but like I'm proud of how Hannah Montana looked. And I can say that I am currently finished with my Erin Condren planner, and I'm so proud. I'm a proud mama of this planner, And that means that I can like film other videos now because I'm all caught up, and I can film a flip through of this and show you guys how beautiful all of these spreads turned out, because this planner, these spreads in here, I am so proud of them. Like I said, like they are absolutely beautiful. So yeah, proud mama moment aside. This day I finished doing orders, so I marked that with a pack order script from Kinsey's Creations and another one of my custom munchkins of me in the SBC shirt. And then I had Wendy's that day, so I marked that with the Once More with Love chicken nuggets. I pretty much matched the colors to this kit for the most part, besides some of the like superheroes, because I feel like they're just like bold colors. I feel like my matching job was pretty on point with this, and this is just like a really pretty spread. If you hear yelling that sounds like a dog yelling, that's Noelle, so I'm sorry. And then I went to H-E-B this day, so I marked that with a grocery run script and a Once More with Love grocery bag. And of course, had to get that Taco Bell. I just noticed that like the days that I got Taco Bell, I also got Wendy's this week. That's pretty funny. Oops. I marked that with a Once More with Love taco. And then I watched Avengers Age of Ultron, so I marked that with a Captain America sticker, and then the movie script from SPC. I don't really know why I chose Captain America, besides the fact that, like, he's pretty cute, you know, and he's got America's butt, so, yeah. And then I did have some planning time that day. Oh no, it was the next week, never mind. I planned these weeks, like, literally right after one another, and I normally like plan the week, do the voiceover, and then I film the next one, but I just filmed both of these back to back because I just was determined. But to mark planning time, I used a Coffee Monsters Co. a little like TN sticker and a planning time script. I have like a lot of planner stickers that I was trying to like use up because I just think the cloud is so cute, and the Once More with Love like cloud stickers are perfect because I'm planning in my cloud, but like also they're just so cute. So I'm gonna need to try and like add some variety, but it's gonna be hard. It really is. Oh dear. So Friday, I marked payday, and what am I doing here? What are we doing here, Emily? I marked that I slept in this day. I worked a shorter day. Oh, okay, I see. I ended up like leaving after going out to lunch with Andrea, and I had some like family time. Okay, we'll get into it. So to mark sleeping in, I used a Winnie the Pooh sticker because I thought that Winnie matched this kit decently well, and I like to use those kinds of like stickers for marking sleeping in, like bears or like cute characters. I just think it's like a fun way to like bring in like a pop of magic. I don't know. And then I had Starbucks that day. I don't think I mentioned, but the coffee cup is from Once More Love. I used that same one on Monday. And then, like I said, I did go to Red Robin with Andrea. I think this was the first time that I had gone with her. And Andrea was definitely on a Red Robin kick. And I gotta say that I was too for a hot second. I was going like almost once a week for a little bit. I marked that with a paper and milk little burger because I normally get a burger when I go there. The last time that I went, I got chili cheese fries. I was going to get nachos, but they said they didn't have them anymore. So I got chili cheese fries, and they weren't really that good. And I normally don't judge chili cheese fries that hard, but you know, they just weren't that good. So I definitely recommend like getting a burger. Although I have heard good things about their salads, I'm just not a huge salad person. The next thing that I marked was that I watched Camp Rock because I was feeling like watching the classics. So I marked that with a matte circle icon. And then I marked that I got to see Noelle, and I've been like loving pulling in this Sadie stickers, like little paw print. So cute. And then I picked up my little brother and I was like, hey, want to go get milkshakes? And he was like, sure. So we went to the yard at the Domain, which is this like really, really cool, fancy, like, what am I trying to say? Like, pop-in place. Oh my gosh, I don't know what the kids say these days. But they have really, really cool milkshakes. So we went there, and then on the way back to the car, we saw this little mini donut truck, and it's called Little Lucy's. And these donuts were kind of like the ones that we had when we lived in Europe. They're like hot mini ones that are in a bag. I don't know, really good. So we got Little Lucy's, and then I actually took him to Culver's to get cheese curds for the first time, and he was quite the fan. So we had a very like food heavy night, but it was pretty nice. Then on Saturday, I watched Camp Rock 2, which I wasn't as big of a fan of compared to the first one. And I didn't remember like a lot of the songs like I did. I guess because I watched the first one way more times, but kind of let me down a little bit. Then I had Starbucks that day, so I marked that the same way that I've been marking it all week. And then I had Chick-fil-A. I was really struggling like what box to use here because most of the time I don't look ahead to see what all I have to mark in the day, and I kind of do it just like one thing at a time, so my spacing sometimes is really bad, and I only had 2 other things that I wanted to mark after that, so yeah, I ended up using like the 3rd box, which I really like that. I think it's just called a small squared box, but it's probably like around a third of the box. Really like that size. But this day I went and saw Dr. Sleep, which is a movie that's kind of sorry, my head is like blinking right now. It's like, what am I trying to say? The Shining, the little boy from The Shining, is like the main kind of like character in Dr. Sleep. I don't know why I'm not able to explain this right now, but I really, really enjoyed it because I love The Shining. The Shining is definitely one of my favorite classic horror movies, and it was really cool to see like the hotel again. I really enjoyed it, like, and I know my mom really liked it too. So we went and saw that day, and then we did a little bit of shopping. I think we went to like Morphe and Sephora because I'm a makeup junkie. Not like too insane, but I definitely like playing with like eyeshadow and stuff. That's mainly like the thing. Eyeshadow and highlighter are my 2 things that I'll like switch up, but besides that I use the same stuff all the time. Then on Sunday I slept in again, and I marked that with the Winnie the Pooh sticker, and I also got Starbucks again, which Starbucks sounds really good. But it is like almost 5 p.m. at night, so probably should not be thinking about coffee. But I have been up since 2 a.m., so you know. And then this day, I marked these out of order because I went and watched the Marvel movies like in chronological order, but I marked them in my planner the way that they would fit. So I watched Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and Captain America this day, and there are scripts for all of that, which I love, and I used the little characters that Andrea had made that you can't purchase, so I'm sorry. Like I said, there are other options out there. Those are ones that I just have on hand. So I marked those movies, and then I also went to Voodoo Donuts this day, and I marked that with a Paper Shire sticker. I know that I'm like really ahead of planning, Emily, but I just, got that out there. I didn't have a Captain Marvel sticker though. I can't remember if there wasn't one like on the sheet or if I had already used it, but I don't think, I think that was the first time I had watched Captain Marvel. So, but I know that's one of the newer ones, so I'm not gonna, I feel like they might have just not been on like the character sheet, and I didn't want to use like another one for it. Although in the next week's spread, there is one character that I'm like unsure if that's who it is. Like, I use the sticker because I think it looks like who I think it is, and I'll like talk about it in that video, because if it's not who I think it is, I'm gonna feel like a fool. But yeah, that's like pretty much all I've got to say about this spread and about myself being a fool. How's it going, guys? This is where I feel like I should like speed up the video, but I mean, we're almost there. I hope you guys aren't getting too tired of all of these plan with me's. I promise that after this video, there's just one more plan with me, and then I'm gonna have a washi collection and Q&A up, and then after that it's gonna be like sticker storage and collection and all of that other fun stuff. So there's more variety coming. Don't y'all worry. I got you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this spread and this video. Let me know down below what you think of it. And I hope you guys are all staying safe and having as much fun as you can. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!